Hi, and welcome back to the Travel Coach Network podcast. It is I, Sahara Rose Savor, the founder of the Travel Coach Network and the creator and instructor of the Travel Coach Certification Program. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about what the wellness traveler is actually looking for. Today's episode was inspired by a recent report by the Global Wellness Institute, which found that over 50% of their industry leaders surveyed indicated that they were seeing that the most important things for travelers when selecting a wellness tourism destination were one, healthy local food, and two, nature and wildlife. That was compared to only 23% of those who chose spas or hot springs, as well as only 23% of them who chose fitness centers. Granted, keep in mind the responses, over 52% of them were from Australia and 48% of them were from the rest of the world. So a lot of these are the Australian opinions. And again, this report was done by the industry leaders who were surveyed based on what they were seeing that their travelers wanted. So again, they found that over half of them, for 56% each, chose healthy local food as well as nature and wildlife. I find it's really interesting for a few different reasons. The question was, when selecting a quote unquote wellness tourism destination, end quote, not just any destination to travel to. And when you Google wellness tourism, the majority of what you will find are wellness focused experiences, including things like spas, luxury spas, hotels with fitness centers, brand new treatments, facials, moisture creams, mud baths, yoga retreats, wellness centers, aromatherapy, hot springs, pools, meditation sessions, nutritionists, body treatments, sleep coaches, and more. What all of those have in common is that they involve the traveler staying or staying close to the four walls of the establishment or the property. A lot of those are very much wellness center focused or spa or hotel focused. But as we know, travel and wellness expand so far beyond that. And that's why that report by the Global Wellness Institute really was interesting to me, because people are telling you what they are looking for. And this is something that I want you as travel professionals, travel coaches, travel agents to really take into consideration with your marketing, with your messaging, with your coaching, with your services. But what this report by the Global Wellness Institute and their wellness initiative is indicating is that travelers are caring more about the authentic land and the environment, which refers to the place in tourism. Like, tourism is comprised of people and place. We travel to experience new cultures, meet new people, explore, countries with the new people, traditions, and also place, nature, the land, the environment. Those are two fundamentals of tourism. So if the report is indicating that travelers are prioritizing and really wanting experiences in the authentic land and the environment, the place, by selecting nature, wildlife, and local foods. Even local cultural connection, which was 25%, ranked higher than spas and fitness in their report. So culture, the nature, land, the local community is what travelers are looking for in a wellness report. This has always made sense to me, but because this report came out, I'm like, I wanted to share it with all of you because, again, Google's not matching up with what the wellness travel industry is really all about. And I understand that the wellness tourism industry was built on the spa industry and therefore is run by spas and luxury hotels and wellness centers and stuff. And that's why we're seeing galore all these treatments and specialists and coaches and stuff like that in it as a added services, which costs up the wazoo, right? But if the foundation of tourism, of why we travel, is grounded to the roots of travel, of nature, of locals, of community, of the land, of the local food, of the wildlife, why aren't we seeing more of that in the wellness tourism industry? Why are we not seeing experiences really pushing and amplifying and embracing all of that? Because the report shows people are asking for it. Over the years, I've been conducting my own research on why people truly travel and what travel means to them. And I can guarantee not one person has ever said, I travel to visit a spa. I travel to stay in my hotel room and work out on a Peloton. I travel to, meet with a nutritionist and sit in an office and then have someone dictate something to me and then, get a facial with a specific mud. Those are things people will do when they travel, but that's not why they travel. That's not what travel means to them. So why is the narrative so flipped? Why is there such a void? Why people truly travel has a lot more depth and meaning to it, which is what travel coaching is all about. Why you want to travel. What is a travel experience? What does that mean to you? And what are you looking to get out of this? What kind of transformation, feeling, outcome, solution, result are you looking for out of a trip? And that's what wellness is all about. How travel can be used to improve our well-being, our relationships, our emotional wellness, our spiritual wellness, without all of the frills and the glitz and glam and the gold around all these luxurious, expensive travel or wellness experiences. Of course, there's a market for it. For travelers who seek to have a traditionally defined wellness travel experience, but this report by the Global Wellness Institute is showing a change in consumer behavior and preference. Remember, travel's healing innately, travel's wellness, and wellness is travel. Why have a separation between a tourism destination and between a wellness tourism destination? If consumers are still viewing wellness in a more holistic manner than curating luxury wellness treatments, activities, and services, why is there a divide? Now it's time for the hospitality and tourism companies like yourself, whether you're a travel coach, travel agent, travel professional, to get your heads out of the clouds of the money and the wellness products and the services, and instead go back to the roots of tourism in general. The true reason for why people travel and what they want. People are telling you, listen, as a travel coach, I want you to listen to what your ideal audience is looking for. What does travel mean to them? What are they looking to get out of this experience? How do they want to feel? How can travel really benefit their lives, their well-being, their relationships, their mental health, their work life? Travel is a tool we innately turn to. That's wellness. And it's just not me giving my anecdotal opinion about wellness and travel. There are decades and decades of research out there on the various wellness benefits of travel. Something I spent a lot of time researching over the years, and I speak on all the time at different events. The mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, social, intellectual, professional wellness benefits of travel. It's out there. Take a look. Well, I want to thank you for being here today. Be sure to follow us on the Travel Coach Network on Instagram and Facebook. Visit us at thetravelcoachnetwork.com. Come give us a hello. We look forward to having you, hopefully, in our open Facebook Travel Coach Network global community. The link for that, as well as your free beginner's guide to travel coaching, is also in the show notes. If you know anyone who's interested in travel coaching, please be sure to send them our way, the Travel Coach Network podcast. We truly appreciate it. And until next time, my fellow wanderers, bye for now.